and we'll do an opener to the show, and then we'll go right into our interview.
You got it. Here we go. 6 minutes.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show, and if you've just turned on your radio, we talk business, politics, and economics. We have a variety of different guests. We interview a lot of real estate agents because they are the energy, the lifeblood of the economy, especially for Maricopa County. So our first guests are Shereen. Introduce yourself. Give us your last name.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Shereen Tawil with West USA Realty.
Excellent. And Elena?
Hi, I am Elena De Luz with Barrett Financial.
Great. We got our realtor and our lender together. We're going to talk a little bit about the market, especially you focus on the west side of Phoenix area.
Predominantly, yes.
And that would include Litchfield, Avondale, Goodyear, Tolleson, different products and properties out there, Peoria, Glendale.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so you've got an interesting story that just kind of happened. Tell us a little bit what happened there.
So I have a client that we met, and they were trying to go with an iBuyer. iBuyer meaning they're trying to sell through Open Door, Clever, all those small little businesses that are trying to go ahead and purchase your property cash and for a quick close. And she showed me the offer, and she goes, I signed this offer, and they originally offered me $400, then they reduced it to about $350, $380 from the $450 originally. And then I was like, oh, wow. And then looking at it, they're charging her another $32,000 just in service fees. So I looked at her home and I said, why are you trying to go through an iBuyer than a traditional agent? And she said, I don't have the money to fix up my property. So I gave her the opportunity where it's like, hey, how about I fix up your property? I go ahead and paint it. I go ahead and pay for the repairs for you. And we go ahead and market it at the $420 range, giving you $100K plus extra in equity that goes in your pocket versus giving it to somebody else that doesn't deserve that. And she went ahead and canceled that and signed with me. So that's super exciting, fresh on the market. That was on Friday. Since then, we've had 5+ showings a day on it. So it's super exciting to just see it moving forward without her having to go through a desperation way of trying to sell it.
And this is a cautionary tale because these businesses like Open Door come in and really lowball because they got to make a profit, right?
Right.
And a lot of people just don't do the research or talk to a good real estate agent to find out that there's other options and other ways to basically get the house fixed up, get it financed. Let's talk a little bit of financing on how you would work with that.
Yes, absolutely. While there are many financing options for a home purchase, I want to feature two specific financing with Shereen's listing. And so the first option is specifically for a homeowner who has equity in their home and is looking to upgrade or upsize into Shereen's listing or something similar. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to help you anyway, right?
That's right.
And you can utilize a bridge loan to make a purchase on another home. So with a bridge loan, you're actually using the equity out of your current home to make another home purchase, and you can depart and sell your current residence in a time that's more favorable to your terms. And then later down the road, you can apply some or all of your proceeds from your previous home and apply towards your new home mortgage balance and have your payment recasted where your principal and interest payment is calculated based on your reduced balance. Now, if you do want to exercise a recast feature, we want to make sure we align you with a lender that allows for the recasting. There are some other stipulations as well as to when you should exercise the recast feature, how much, how little, what's the frequency. So if you want to learn more about the bridge loan or the recast feature, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. The second scenario is for applicants who have low credit scores. So if you have a credit score between 500 and 579, typically you cannot qualify for conventional financing. However, FHA allows you to use those credit scores with 10% down. So of course you need to have those assets, right? Or if you have gift funds from immediate family members, or even a 401k that allows you to withdraw funds for a home purchase, that would be handy. You still need to qualify on the other terms. I have a success story with a customer recently. I took their application in December. Their credit scores were just slightly above 580, so qualified them for FHA financing 3.5% down. When they started looking at homes in March or April, their credit scores dipped below 580. So that change required them to put 10% down. They were still able to move forward. I gave them some recommendations on to improve their credit. Come June, July, when they're ready to close, it improved enough their credit scores improved enough to get them to a 3.5% down instead of 10% down. That's thousands of dollars in difference. And it was such a great win. So if you come to me and you're not ready, you can't qualify, I can help you get mortgage ready.
Fantastic. And that bridge loan is a really cool idea
Yeah.
because there might be somebody out there that knows that they want to move, they've got equity, and they can basically use the bridge loan to get into the house that they want. And when that house sells, then because it's a buyer's market right now.
It is a buyer's market. However, I just had a showing like last night about 5:30 p.m., 6 o'clock, and they said, hey, it's going to be contingent on purchasing on the sale of their house in order to purchase this property, but they really love it and they don't want to lose it. And if my client's willing to go ahead and take that contingency, this is the opportunity where I could go ahead and introduce them to Elena and let them know, like, hey, we could do that bridge loan.
We're going to do a break here, but we want to come back and talk a little bit more about this because it's a great idea, a great way to make things happen. Let's get a phone number. How can people reach you, Shereen?
You could go ahead and text or call me, 623-455-1804. I'm on social media at myazdreamhome.
Phone number one more time.
623-455-1804.
And Elena.
And my phone number is 602-410-3348. Elena De Luz, 602-410-3348.
Everybody stay tuned. We're going to do a quick break, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the market out there, different options. It's a buyer's market. We want to hear about this. And you want to get a good agent, right? Elena, somebody that'll come in and put their own money into paint, get things fixed up so you get a better, higher price, better dollar. Everybody got to do a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I want to go into a little bit more detail about the different